Hello, everybody. This is David Sawyer, guy with the guitar. I'm going to do a little writing tonight. Kind of a short, sweet one. Literally, I just picked this book up off of the shelf. And it's a book by Mr. Rogers, The World According to Mr. Rogers. And I just opened this up and I saw this quote by him, and I thought I would just write it. Haven't touched it with a pen, so I'm just gonna. I've got this nice piece of scratch paper, and I'm gonna do my writing jam, as I've been saying. I think this is the fourth time to go live, so thanks for your patience, and I'll just dive right in here. It says that there's no title to it, but it just says, in times of stress, this is Mr. Rogers, in times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other is to listen with our ears and our hearts, and to be assured that our questions are just as important as our answers. I need to hear that. So I'm going to just start out with this pen here. Times so I don't really have anything to gauge this by. I just start writing, and I like to just see how it turns out. Nothing real special. It's just a little printing. In times of stress, I fill up spaces. That's what I like to do. In times of stress, the best thing we can do best thing welcome if you're just joining in. A little quote by Mr. Rogers. The best thing we can do. Welcome, everybody, for this book has been on our shelf for several years. I have to read it over and over so I don't miss something. In times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other. Ooh, and I'm going to stretch other out because I can. Just because I can. Is to listen. Is. Hello. Is. I'll look up at some messages in just a second. In times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other is to listen. Yes. Mr. Rogers said this. It's to listen with our ears. See, you can just run that letter up in there under that S. Do anything you want. Listen with our ears. With our ears. Ooh, I'm gonna stretch ears out with our ears. Yeah. Now, like I was saying, I know that some of you have just gotten here, but I'm just in my mind, I'm just kind of keeping it square and going down, but there's no lines. I'm just sort of filling up the space. In times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other is listen with our ears and our and our so now I'm going to really go out on a limb and use a thick brush pen and our hearts. Just because. And our hearts. Just like that, see? And there's no right way to do it. And our hearts. And to be assured. And to be assured. Yes. Assured. Okay, I'm going to write assured, and I'm going to see what y'all are saying. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Little Juice, hello. This is different. I'm a fan. Oh, wow, cool. Cool, Andrew. Little Juice, you have nice writing. Thank you. Anti-emoji cat, hi. Hello, Andrew. I'd buy this. Oh, thank you. I will subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I love that if you would subscribe. That would help me. Does your ring have Hebrew on it? That's amazing. Yes, it does, actually. My wife and I, we've been married for 26 years, coming up in August. Whither thou goest, I will follow. The book of Ruth is what that is. That's a good eye you have. But yeah, her ring has that on there as well. And let's see here. Yes, I am a Christian. Little Juice. Are you? Okay. I love that. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all, reading what you're saying. You're right. Subscribe. That'd be great. Right. You have a great night too, Andrew. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I do. Okay. Let's see. Listen to ears and our hearts, and to be assured that. But by the way, if you didn't hear, this is Mr. Rogers said, and I just grabbed this up and just decided to write it and write it down. One thing you do when you write it, you think about it. So, be assured that. Assured that our. Sorry, I'm going so slow. That our questions really kind of seeing how I think here. Let's see. Questions are just as important. And to be assured that our questions are just as important as our answers. Yeah. So don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you don't get an answer, You may not get an answer real quickly. Or just as important. So, again, I'm just like, I just fill up spaces with the pen, and it's not really calligraphy. It's just printing. And let's see, questions are just as important as our answers. Okay, as our stretch our out a bit, and then I'm going to write answers a little larger. Ooh, I'm going to break out the old Crayola marker. It's a little dried out. I like Crayola markers though. Answers. Okay, like that. And do that. And then often what I will do is just, I want to give Mr. Rogers credit. So I will, down here at the bottom, put Mr. Rogers. Or should I go Fred Rogers? I'm going to say Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. I used to love Mr. Rogers when I was a little kid. It was my favorite show. Really was. There was... Of course, Sesame Street. The Electric Company. What do they say? They say that, I don't know, some of the shows just they just were too fast, moved too quickly. I liked Mr. Rogers. So, yeah, here we are in another a writing jam session, a dot session. I've done this every night the last few days where I put my dots on here. I don't know, it just sort of, the dots kind of, they kind of give it a little depth or something. It's harder to see in the camera there. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in. This live thing is new to me. I say that every night. This is my 4th live video. I like to play the guitar. And I don't know, my goal was to play a little guitar on the top and then do a little calligraphy, a little writing. But I haven't been able to do that yet. I have to concentrate on one thing at a time. But anyway, if there's any guitar players out there, keep on picking, finger pickers, whatever you do. I love it. I love the guitar. And I love pens and paper. When I was a little kid, my sister and I, she never let me live it down. She would, she's a couple of years younger than me, and we'd be sprawled out on the carpet and coloring and drawing pictures and things. And she claims that I always kept the good markers, and I would give her the thick, dried out markers. I think she probably is right. How are you doing, cowboy? Hey, it's good to see you again. Good to see you. See you're tuned in. I appreciate it. I surely do. In Philippians 4:13, yes, I love Philippians 4:13. In fact, I did that. I think. Yeah, I think I did that the other day. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yep. That's a great one. All right. Let me see. Yeah, so I get done writing, and then y'all watch me do all this tapping. Maybe you like it. Maybe you think, man, this is crazy. I was saying the other night that on my edited videos, if you go, you'll see I speed it all up. Then I speed up, and it looks like I'm doing the dots really fast. Don't show all the dot making, of course, but on this, we're stuck with it. But I don't just hate it. It's a little therapeutic. So if you have a pen and paper, you can do the dots too, if you like. They really work well. I don't know, it kind of gives it a kind of an old, I don't know, I see things in old books and where they do, mine is much more elementary, I think, but Edward Gorey, I think, he was a great cartoonist, and he used all kinds of detail, and hatch work, pen and ink. This is just sort of like touching the surface of that kind of thing, I guess. Okay. All right. So this is we have lots of books on our shelf, and I find that lately we haven't been, we're interrupted by our phones. But thank you for being with me on your phone tonight. But yeah, this book, it came out of a book. It's called The World According to Mr. Rogers, Important Things to Remember. And literally, I was just thinking about what I was going to do tonight, and I opened this book up, and I saw this, and it says, in times of stress, the best thing we can do for each other is to listen with our ears and our hearts, and to be assured that our questions are just as important as our answers. I've got kids and my wife, and sometimes I'm quick to try to give answers. I don't know. A lot to think about there. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. It's an honor, actually. And if you would, I'd love for you to come back. It looks like I've had people in and out tonight. I hope everybody's having a great evening. Cowboy VR, I appreciate you every time coming. And of course, I've got some new people there. Little Juice, and Andrew, and Anti-Emoji Cat. Oh, all of you. I appreciate you. I do. I really do. Y'all have a great evening, and God bless you. We'll see you. I'll do this again tomorrow, probably, right between 10 and 11. Good night.